Hi everybody, this is the tutorial for LoveDrug by Lady Gaga. My name's Billy from Piano and Pies. Let's get stuck straight in. To play the song the easiest, we need a capo on the 3rd fret. If you're in need of a capo, there is a link to one in the description, so feel free to check that out. However, digging in with the introduction, we've got quite a few chords. I'll go over the chords first, and then the strumming and structure and whatnot afterwards. So the first chord we need is an E minor chord. To play E minor, we have 0 on the E string. All of these numbers will be in reference to the capo. 0 on the E string, 2, 2 on the A and D strings, and 0 on the remaining. We then have a very quick change to G major. Again, I'll talk about strumming and structure in a moment. But G major is a 3 on the E string, 2 on the A, 0, 0, 0, and 3 on the high E. You can play G with that finger included on the B string, fret 3. Either is fine for this song. We then go to an A minor 7 chord, which is an open A string, 2 on the D, an open G, 1 on the B and an open E string. We don't play the low E string for that chord. It then goes to a G again, but then it goes to another new chord of C major, which is 3 on the A, 2 on the D, an open G, 1 on the B and an open E string. We don't play the low E string. It then goes to G again, before we have 2 final chords of the introduction, which is also the chorus, by the way. We have D sus4. Now, when I'm playing D sus4, I'm going to have an open D string. I'll have 2 on the G, 3 on the B. What I'm also going to do is put my middle finger on fret 2 of the E string. However, I'm going to also put my little finger on fret 3. Now, that little finger is basically nullifying number 2 there, but there's a good reason why I do that, because after D sus2, it's going to go to D major, where I release the little finger, and then that finger actually becomes useful, and it'll play the fret 2. So D sus4 to D sus2. You could play D sus4 without the middle finger, but then you've got to take the little finger off, then add a finger, a little bit more hassle, so yeah, just get a D major and add the little finger, then release. So what we're going to do for the introduction is palm mute. It's a very quiet and relaxed introduction. And all I mean by palm mute is taking this part of your strumming hand, resting it on the strings just lightly to get that kind of sound, and we're going to play that for every chord. And for the first 3 parts, we've got a chord followed by a quick change of G, like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. So E minor, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. And we're going to jump early to that A minor 7. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, G, C, G, D sus4, D. So all of these chords are getting pushed. It's what we call anticipation in music, where it comes in just that little bit early. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4. I'll play that without me talking over the top of it. Now you can strum it normally if you want, like this. So you can do that, however, if you want to try and get it as close to the track as possible, palm muting is the best bet. We then get to the first verse, where things change quite a bit actually. Now, it's worth mentioning that if you want the chord chart for this, which has all of the chords with the full structure, all on a sheet, including another sheet which has the chords and lyrics matched up, let's say you want to sing along or play along, then head on over to Patreon. Links are in the description for that. And for the price of a coffee, you get access to not only this song, but well over 500 other songs of the latest releases over the past few years, as well as every single song from the brand new album from Lady Gaga, including the collaboration with Bruno Mars. In fact, the people on the screen who are my active patrons, they'll get access to that content straight away because they support me every month. So thank you to them. More about those guys later. But digging in with the first verse, we have a C major chord. We play that for 2 bars. So A counts like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. E minor, and then D. And now I'm still palm muting because it's a bit more of a chilled out part of the song. Again, you can kind of strum along to it if you like. You can have... And that is just down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, all the way through. But when I change chords, I can have a quick down up like this. So you can see I was doing a quick down up to move between the chords. Now, after you've played through that verse 2 times round, we have a pre-chorus, which is literally the same thing, 2 more times round, the C, E minor and D. So as long as you play those chords 4 times, that will get you to the chorus. Now, the chorus is very, very similar to the introduction. In fact, we play what we did for the introduction 3 times. I'll just play it once just to demonstrate it. You can see I'm full on strumming there. Usually choruses are nice and loud and energetic. No difference for this song. We'll play through that 3 times. But then on the 4th time round, it is almost the same. What happens is we play everything as it is. But then we stay on D. So we have that D major chord for an extra bar before it heads into the next part of the song. And that is where we get some good news. The post-chorus is just back to the C, to the E minor, and D major. And we play through that twice. In fact, looking over to the notes, the second verse and pre-chorus and second chorus is all the same as they were in the previous part of the song. So we're going to gloss over those, we're going to skip over that part, and we're going to have a look at the outro, because that's the next part of the song. In the outro, we're just taking those same chords that we do in the chorus, and we're going to loop them around twice. So just as a reminder, E minor, G, A minor 7, G to C, G, D sus4, D. Play that through twice, and then if you end on a big E minor chord, then you get yourself to the end of the song. So that's everything you need to get through this latest song by Lady Gaga. So if you did find that useful, please do like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. I'm getting very close to 6,000 subscribers now, so that'll be really good to get to very soon. And also, thanks to the people on the screen who are my active patrons. They support me every month. They make this job really worthwhile, and they will get access to all the content from this album plus about 500 other songs straight away the moment that all these videos go live. So thanks to them for their support. Thanks to you for watching. I'll catch you in the next video.